Hi, Scorpios. I hope you guys are enjoying your rest of your summer, what's left of it. I'm ready for fall. I don't know about you. My name is Jason. This is Ray of Light Tarot. If this resonates for you, this is a general reading for Scorpios for the remainder of the month of August. If it resonates with you, I hope it does. And if it does, please subscribe and like my channel. Leave a comment. I would appreciate it. Let's see. I'm going to pull 2 past cards, 2 present cards, 2 future cards, and we'll clarify if it feels necessary. And I will also end with some guidance from Dreams of Gaia. First card in your past is the Magician. Cool. Love the Magician card. Next card in your past is the Two of Cups. Uh-oh. Got a soulmate connection you've made already, huh? Let's see how it's going. What's going on for Scorpio presently? Present. 1 or 2 cards for Scorpio's present. Okay. This reading's already looking really interesting to me. All right, so we're going to pull 2 more for the future. For some of you, you're dealing with a Virgo potentially, or this could just, yeah. Okay, either you're dealing with a Virgo or you are having to go within a lot in the near future. So what you've got for your current energy, overall energy, is the 8 of Wands. So there's some communication going on, or communication that's necessary, potentially passionate communication. I'm going to show you 2 cards at a time, past, present, and future. This is how we do it for the generals. So your 2 past cards are the Magician and the Two of Cups. So you, in the recent past, were on a great path of manifesting the things into your life which you attracted. You attracted a soulmate connection right into your life, or it came because you needed it to come in at this particular time in your past. Could be a fellow water sign, doesn't have to be. Everything's represented in this Two of Cups. All the signs are represented here for me: air, earth, water, and fire. So what this is, though, is definitely coming through in this reading, especially beside the Magician, as a soulmate connection and true love. So this is something that's already happened. You've already met this person. You know who I'm talking about. But in your present, you've got 2 very different cards. This almost feels bipolar. And I don't say that jokingly. I say that because I feel that it feels very bipolar. It feels there's a lot of duality in these 2 cards. You can see one is about recuperation and one is about celebration. Now, based on the placement in the readings, I actually don't feel like that's what it is, because the 2 of Cups came through in your recent past. I feel like the 3 of Cups is telling me, especially beside this healing card, that something went wrong and it's requiring you to do a lot of introspection and healing. And there may be a 3-month or 3-year cycle going on here, because you've got the 3 of Cups, and even though this is the 4 of Swords, one of those swords is your sword of truth, but there's 3 swords of truth looking down on you. So the number 3 is not lost on me here. And I also see that instead of this 3 of Cups representing just a celebration among friends, what it represents to me is a progression in the relationship that can only come when you've done this inner work and spiritual healing and followed your truth and connect to your inner self. If you were able to manifest this thing in the past, you know how to connect to yourself. You know how to use the law of attraction. And that's probably what you need to be doing right here. That feels like that's coming through very strongly. I'm getting a little bit of pain in my chest. I know it's painful. Whatever's in between the 2 of Cups, the meeting, the calling in of the soulmate, and getting to this 3 of Cups of celebration. The progression from 2 to 3 is not from 2 people to 3 people. We're talking about a progression with this other person to a celebration. And right now you're in a pause mode. I also see that there's going to be some breakthroughs right now in the present, and they're going to feel good. So pay attention to the small things that go in your favor in this relationship. This is definitely turning out to be a love reading. And don't worry about setbacks, because in the near future, you do have two cards, and we will clarify these two. You have the Hermit. So I'm not sure if you're dealing with someone who is a Virgo. And you also have the Five of Wands. So there's a lot of conflict because it's coming. This conflict card is coming out with the Hermit. I feel like it's a lot of inner conflict, or it could be external conflict that has led you to have to go within. But just remember this about the Hermit. The Hermit, although solitary and going within, he's got that light in his hand, and he can walk, those who see light can walk in the dark. And so whatever darkness you're going through in these two cards now and a little bit in the future, it's going to lead you to a lot of truth that's going to help resolve this inner conflict, because you are someone who you already know who you're supposed to be with. This card, when I see this card in my readings, this is a soulmate. This could be a twin flame. This is something destined, and it's protected. When it's destined like that, it's also protected by the divine. So you don't need to worry too much about whether they feel the same way as you. They do. You don't need to worry too much about whether it's going to work out. It will. What you need to worry about is focusing on yourself, on your growth, and on becoming the best you can be, because that's what makes those relationships work properly, is when we become our best selves and learn to love unconditionally and without expectations of anyone else. And also without judgment for the person we love's decisions that they make. You have to learn to accept those decisions and love them no matter what. I know it's easier said than done, but hey, I'm on a similar journey, guys, and I get it. So this is coming out as a clarifier for the Hermit. Yeah, so I definitely feel like you're dealing with an earth sign, Scorpios. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So be patient. This is a slow-moving energy, but it's a beautiful energy because it's something lasting. And it's not something that's fleeting. It's not something that is temporary. It's lasting and it's real. And with the Two of Cups, you've got divine protection here. Of course, this is lasting and real. Don't let any setbacks throw you. Don't let any setbacks throw you or make you doubt the veracity of this situation. Trust only your heart. In our minds, we can have a lot of crazy thoughts and things that get us stuck that are lies. We lie to ourselves, and we lie about fear. Here's what it is: fear, false evidence appearing real. That's what fear is. It's not real, and it's not going to serve you. So any doubts and fears you have about this situation in your mind, try to do whatever you need to do: meditation, yoga, whatever works for you. Burning Palo Santo works for me. I love the smell, and it puts me into a love vibration. Whatever it takes to drop down from your head space to your heart space so you can know the truth. That's going to lead you, knowing the truth, going within, that's going to lead you to this Knight of Pentacles coming back in, so that you can progress from the Two of Cups to the Three of Cups and beyond to the Ten of Cups is where you want to get. I hope this helps you guys. I'm going to wrap this. If this resonates with you and you'd like a more personalized reading, I go into a lot more detail in my personal readings, and they're much more intuitive because they're not general. So you can email me at rayoflighttarot@gmail.com, and we can set up a time and a means to do a personalized reading for you. I'm going to pull one more card as a final advice, and it's from the Dreams of Gaia deck. So let's see what we've got here. What going away advice do you have for Scorpio? What going away advice do you have for Scorpio? Thank you, universe. Thank you. Going away advice do you have for Scorpio? Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, I'm going to actually read this one to you guys. This is the Scribe. I'm just familiarizing myself with the Dreams of Gaia deck. It's a beautiful deck, and I love it. And I'll give you some intuitive reading on the card after I read the actual definition of it. 223. Okay, so the Scribe is an air sign, and it's also known as the 12 of air. I'm going to hold it up to you and read you guys the text definition, and then I'm going to look at it and see if any other messages come through for you guys. This is the Scribe. Keywords: record keeper, information, knowledge, tradition, history, personal history, preservation, censorship. Look to an unbiased source. Be objective and seek multiple perspectives. Document your life journey. Make multiple copies of your digital files. Visit the library or archives. There may be a need to censor yourself. The scribe is the record keeper, the keeper of all knowledge and information about past, present, and future. He is a priestly man, although not necessarily a religious one. His religion is in knowledge and wisdom, tradition, mythos, and law. Philosophy, religion and science, mathematics, art, history, current events, and events that are coming. He has a reverence for books and makes little room for anything else in his life. They are his constant companions. The scribe does not have intellectual bias or prejudice like the sage. He is objective and passionate about preserving, having, and providing the most accurate information, and values being able to provide the most accurate information. He always offers knowledge from several perspectives and differing points of view. This really signifies a need for you to censor yourself. I also notice how his eyes are like pinpricks, so he's got laser focus on things. So this is sort of definitely pertains to the future with the hermit. I feel like the scribe and the hermit are very similar. Now the scribe is very detail oriented, which Virgos are. If you have Virgo in your chart, this definitely is a message for you. The details are important, and it's great to be focused, but also remember, don't get mired down in the details as you wait for the return of this situation or the things to come to fruition. Just as long as you are focusing on positivity, attracting the things you desire, and just remember to ask yourself, somebody I am close to always says this, is this a satisfying thought? Abraham Hicks says this all the time on YouTube too. When you start to feel down or out, ask yourself, is this a satisfying thought? If it's not, you need to change your mindset and change what you're thinking about. Satisfying thoughts and good things are what attract what you want into your life. So the more satisfying thoughts you can have, the more you will find yourself in that feeling of receptivity and the ability to bring in what you want. I hope this helps you guys, and I hope that it gives you some guidance for the remainder of August. If you resonate with this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and you can certainly email me or leave a comment if you can't do a personal reading. Leave a comment letting me know that this resonated for you. I appreciate the confirmation. And if you would like to email me, you can email me at rayoflighttarot@gmail.com to set up a personal reading or to tell me anything you'd like to tell me about your story and how this resonated. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next month.